Greetings, greetings. I'm so excited about the pulls for today's daily inspiration. I think I got to put this on both channels. Spirit is telling me to put this on both channels. We have Scorpion and we have Chameleon. Look at that. Look, just feast your beautiful eyes on these. And let me tell you about the message of both of these. This one is the one that was pulled. This card, Chameleon, was at the bottom of the deck and I was drawn to it. Now, this is the Arc of Animal Tarot and Oracle deck. It's an amazing deck. So I want to go into both of these. First of all, this is with the Nine of Wands, okay? For those of you out there who feel like you're in a dark night of the soul and you've been going toe-to-toe with something, you've been embroiled in some kind of a struggle of sorts, and you are emotionally drained and you have gone the distance with something, know that recovery and healing and ultimate transformation and victory is right around the corner. You stay in the game. This is a card that if you think about the Scorpion, it has that sting. It defines its territory. It doesn't go out and attack and bother. It prefers to retreat. But if you come into Scorpio's boundaries, you will pay the price because Scorpio will go all in. So for those of you who have been going and you've been involved in this long standing, what seems like just journey, and you've been on the other side of it and you haven't been able to rest and you've gone the distance, you're doing everything by yourself. This lets you know to hang in there. You will be victorious. Did you know that Scorpios have been on this planet for over 400 million years? They know how to survive. The Scorpio goes all in. The Scorpio knows what to do. The Scorpio is smart. The Scorpio knows when to hide. The Scorpio knows when to come out and when to do its thing. So this is saying you've come almost to the end of your journey. It is darkest before dawn and you are in the dark, but the dawn is coming. I want to read to you. This card is really about enduring the emotional and the mental distress that you may have been under and knowing that it is for a sacred cause. So for those of you who are out there and you are feeling like I've come to the end of this journey, what? And it's still not over. What? How much more of this do I have? Know that your time is coming. This is a powerful animal. This animal is associated with the death card in the tarot. It's about birth and death and rebirth. Again, it's about resurrection. It's about standing in your power, holding your ground, being defensive as well as offensive, setting your boundaries. Maybe there are emotional boundaries you need to set in a relationship. Maybe you're fighting back. Maybe you're tired of being stepped on. Maybe you're tired of people doing whatever they want to do. You hold your ground. For those of you out here who this message is for, this is the power animal to invoke when you need an extra dose of determination, okay? This also, for those of you who this animal is your spirit animal, which means it's come to your mind lately or you've seen it, it's been in your space somehow, maybe on a billboard in a magazine, or you've heard the word too many times. This is saying watch out for something in your environment, okay? This card is calling you to pay attention intensely to what is in your environment that may be undermining you, or that may be calculating against you, or that may be planning to sting you. All right. This is just an amazing card. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The personality traits ascribed to people born under Scorpion's influence include being mysterious, dangerous, having nerves of steel, resilient, psychic aptitude, and intense passion. So for some of you guys, you may actually be of the zodiac sign of Scorpio. All right. This next card is the Chameleon. And this card is amazing because this card in many cultures is seen as being very much an individualist. This card not only can transform and shape shift for protection, but it does so based on moods. This card is also about paying attention to your surroundings and knowing when to change with your surroundings. It's about being secretive and cunning when necessary, which also shares an energy of this when you're talking about protecting, defending your boundaries, planning and strategizing. So both of these energies come together, and this, I feel, is for some of you a message telling you to stay in the dark in the sense of staying in the background and use your discretion. You don't have to be on full view as you defend your turf or as you plan your defense. Make sure that you remain in the background where when needed, and make sure that you are prepared not to be flashy and all out in the open. This creature is beautiful. It talks about camouflage, adaptation, clairvoyance. Let's talk about, because of the chameleon's often hidden and elusive nature, this animal teacher sometimes represents sensitivity and psychic awareness. How do we learn to see what's obscured right under our noses? Now, for some of you guys, this message today is about something you're missing, something you're looking for, something you need to be able to see, something that's right in front of you, but you're not able to see it because it's in camouflage. For some of you guys, you could have somebody in your space that you need to be defending yourself against, or that you need to be watchful of. It could be something in the work environment. It could be something in your home environment. Okay. Both of these two cards have quite a bit of application and extrapolation. And as I'm talking about this, I'm feeling that for some of you guys, you could actually have something very close to you in your environment that doesn't mean you well. It's right under your nose, and you actually need to, if you've been feeling some discomfort, it could be someone that you care about or spend time with, or someone in your work environment. Something's got you feeling a certain way, and perhaps maybe you need to be on the defense, and maybe you need to defend your turf. All right. Maybe you need to recognize that this thing is actually right in the open, but it's showing itself as something else. So for some of you guys, that particular message may actually resonate with you. Okay. For some of you guys, this could be about attracting your mate. Okay, this could be about changing your color so that you can attract that mate that you're looking for, because the chameleon also shape shifts and changes its colors, not only based on moods, as I mentioned before, but based on what it's actually trying to attract. Okay, so this is an amazing animal. For some of you who are in an environment trying to defend yourself or feeling as though you're under attack, it could be work, it could be personal, or something else. This card can remind you of the need to change on a dime, the need to be flexible, the need to monitor the landscape of your environment and to make your changes accordingly, but to never give up standing your ground. Remember, we're talking about the 9 of Wands here. This is about personal power and your ability to get your needs met and get what you want and be victorious based on how you not only use yourself, but based on your cunning, your smarts, and last but not least, your sting. So you're with Tanisha Ali of Butterfly Transformations. I got to put this on both channels because I'm being guided that somebody out there is in need of hearing this message and can benefit from this message. Please stay tuned. I'll be doing the moon ritual for the month, or the moon guidance. For those of you who pay attention to the moon cycles, this is the last moon of 2020. We're getting ready to go into the winter solstice. We're getting ready to have the darkest night of the year. So the full moon before that will be extremely powerful and a great focal point, as well as the new moon after. And so I wanted to pull some spiritual guidance, and I wanted to get some insight for some of you as to some things to suggest as you're working with that energy of darkness, with the longer days, and with the intensity of what maybe you need to release, and with the coming in of those energies where you are trying to plant intentions for 2020, or plant intentions for what it is you want to seed and germinate throughout the remainder of 2019. So you're with Tanisha, helping you to gain clarity, up-level your mindset, clear and heal your energetic and emotional blocks, and manifest the glory of God that is you and the glory of God that is within you. So if you like this particular deck, leave a comment. Again, it is called the Arc of Animals Tarot and Oracle. It can be found on Amazon, and it is $39. It comes from out of the country. It took a while to ship, but if you are into animals and you love animals and you're very thoughtful and connected with that ancient tradition that we all used to be connected with, and we just need to reconnect with, then this might be a deck for you. If you're interested in, spiritual evolvements, if you're interested in doing spiritual work, if you're interested in reading for yourself or reading for others, or just playing with these cards as a hobby and using them for art and using them in ritual and anything else. So again, I invite you to leave a comment and tell me how that message resonated for you. If the message resonated for you, how did it resonate for you? Was it something in the image that resonated? Was it something in the color? If you notice, we have all solar plexus, sacral chakra energy here. This is your passion. This is your moving forward. This is your taking action. Here we have green, we have blues, we have orange and yellow too. So it's about the same thing, but we also bring in more of that psychic energy, more of that blue, more of that green, more of that love energy, a tad bit softer than this, but nevertheless not to be underestimated. Okay. So I hope to hear from you soon. And I hope that you stick around and pay attention to the moon guidance that I'm going to give in a video that'll be coming up probably in a day or so. Have a wonderful, blessed, prosperous, peaceful, and productive day.